Hello, this is Dorothy with Scrapbooking back again. This is Project 3. This is what we are going to end up with after all is said and done. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and hit the button so you can hear when a new video is ready. And we are off and running. So this is Backyard Bliss, available now at Close to My Heart. Hey, so here we go. This is the third and last project for Backyard Bliss. So this is real pretty. It's on the pine dark green background, which is a brand new paper with Close to My Heart. So I love the depth of the green. It really makes all these other papers stand out really well. So I'm going to go ahead and tack my corners in place there so things don't move around and I can get a good straight layout. So this helps, this layout mat, the Versamat, helps considerably with these. And I am going to, this is so pretty. I mean, both of these sides. I think this is really lovely and that would make a beautiful page also. But I'm going to use the one with the little sprinkling cans and the vegetables, because actually we've got lots of vegetables going in our backyard. So I'll be taking pictures of those, and that's what I'm going to use this paper for. I think I've got some okra out there right now, and dill and parsley and beets. Potatoes have already come up. So I am using the darker side of this glorious color. And I'm going to go ahead and use put my photo place holders down. And you can see that there's going to be about 1/8 of an inch of color all around your 4x6 print. Now this zip strip was cut to 10 inches and I'm just snugging it right up to the very edge of the paper. And this is actually the flip side is the periwinkle, which is sort of purplish blue, which I love. And I'm going to go ahead and put these hearts. They were part of the die cuts from the very first die cut page, which was the big heart background. So there we go with that little 3-heart piece. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut a little banner cut, just cut down the center and a 45-degree cut right and left meeting in the center, and you've got a perfect banner. So this was supposed to go under here, Story of My Life. And I'll go ahead and put this down. This was cut from an exclusive piece of paper that was in the Backyard Bliss workshop. So I like this little scallop that's going here. It's kind of a mink. It's a very, very, very light gray. And I just washed my sponge, so it's a little wet, and I get a little bit of dampness on my sponging. So I'm taking the papaya, which is the matching color to the cardstock papaya, and I am just adding a little hint of color using my piece of sponge. But it's got some blotches on it because my sponge was wet. But you know what? When this dries, it's going to be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the title from, I love this wood look die cut sheet. I mean, it really looks and actually feels like wood. It's very thick and just super cool. Really love. It's just perfect for these papers. Definitely the outdoor look with the wood look to it. So I'm just adding some Tombow. Says with all my heart. And I'm going to go ahead and put down Tombow on this other side. Now it is going kind of a little line of the pink is showing through on the zip strip, and it's about 1/2 inch on the left-hand side. I'm adding my W, and the only other thing that's missing is the dot over the I. And I'll go ahead and just add a little tombow there, poke it out, and put it on there. So there we go. Because when you garden, you truly are gardening with your heart. I mean, I feed the bees and the butterflies, and Jim is the one that does most of the vegetables. I do some of them. I like the herbs. I have my big rosemary plant, and I love having fresh dill. Oh my goodness. Everything about it is so fragrant. So I'm using one of the die cuts, florals, from the die cut sheet, and I'm adding some of the stickers that are a little berry and a little stem of leaves. Always trying to find something. Now I was looking for this, but I was just looking for the leaves, but it was actually either a beet or a turnip. And I'm popping up this round, and I'm not quite sure what that is. Maybe it's an onion. Maybe that's what it is. And I'm adding the beet or turnip on top of it. I can call it beets because I've got beets planted in I've got all colors of beets planted. It's multicolor beets. I think there's about 4 colors. I had no idea beets came in that many colors. So, and this is a little cute little dragonfly, and I'll need another little periwinkle flower that's going to go up there, and this little potted plant. So I was looking, once again, I was just looking for the leaves, but it was actually the potted plant that was. So I'm just sticking up a little bit of the pot so you can tell that there's a little pot type there. And a little one of the die cut wood flowers that's going up there too. So I decided that the dragonfly was too much in the background of the white, and so I wanted it to stick out more. Makes a big difference. So, and I love the way the blotchy papaya ended up. That was a pure accident. So I was fortunate the way that came out good. So now comes on to page 2. You know, with having everything all gathered up, cut and gathered up, makes putting the pages together real quick. So this page is going to move all these pieces off of here. And this large piece is going to go, so it's about a 10 by 12 piece. So there's about an inch at the top, an inch at the bottom. That is so pretty though, isn't it? Really is pretty. Oh, there's Ginger talking. So it comes down, it's about an inch from the top and bottom. And this piece is 2.5 by 12, and it's going to go from left to right. And it's about a 1/2 inch up from the bottom of the printed paper. I don't like how my paper got on there just a little crooked. So if you pull up the tombow fast enough, it hasn't really adhered. But I was trying to pull some up from yesterday, and boy, it was stuck good and tight. It just ripped the paper coming up. So if you pull it up right away, no problem. So I'm just centering this journaling sheet on the, don't you love that, the chicken wire with the wood on one side? How cute is that? So it gets it's about inch and a half over, about that. And this is a 4 by 4 papaya that is going up towards the top, and then we've got a 3 by 4, 2 3 by 4, well actually they're 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm going to put this one right at the top edge of the shortbread paper, and then I'm going to go ahead and add the photo placeholders, once again showing that there's 1/8 of an inch going all around. So I have my video speeded up 200%. So it took me about 25 minutes to put this page together. So I love these larger round foam dots for popping things up. The little ones, they're good for small stuff. I like to use the bigger things. And look at how cute that little title fits over the journaling. So just love that. And then this circle is going to get tucked underneath the journaling wood background. And we've got, I was looking for the pine heart and couldn't find it. So I was using just the sage green. It's not quite dark enough, but at least it's green. And then I've got stickers that are going to go there. We've got leaves, this little batch of leaf and the other little 3-leaf. Oh, don't get any 3-leaf vines in your garden, because leaves of 3, let them be. Okay, so I'm putting little flowers down, and then this darling little chicken is going right there. And I think, that really needs some dark green there. So let me just, maybe a little circle of the pine green. Not bad. But then I uncover a dark green heart later on. So I find these little leaves, and they're going to go on there also, getting tucked under. So we have a nice little cluster going on here. And the one sprig is going to get tucked under, but it's a little bit long, so I'm just going to cut it off. That way you're not, pulling everything up a whole lot. So that just, nobody's any the wiser that you cut off a little sticker there. And then I find a dark green leaf. A heart. So perfect. So there's my little chicken, and I really like that dark green heart. So I'm going to, I think that's it. That's all that's going on there. Now, if you want to add some sparkle embellishments, some sequins or little gems or whatever, you certainly could. But I like these just the way they are. So there's my layout, and this is the final layout for the Backyard Bliss. And such a nice scrapbook kit. It just makes it so easy to make some pages for a collection of your pictures. You get, it's about $35 or $36 for the kit. You get all of the die cuts and paper, and just perfect. Thanks for watching. Bye now.
Hi, I'm Dorothy Smith. Thanks for watching my video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and learn along with me. Thanks. Bye-bye.